What's up guys, welcome back. This is Moto 1 of the EMS Championship Round 2. The track is Saint Jean in France, and this is what I thought was one of my weaker tracks actually, but I managed to top quali by 2 seconds somehow, so fingers crossed the race goes okay. Once this track gets rough, it's very technical. It's very difficult to keep a good pace going without the front wheel coming out on you. So I might have to concentrate a bit more than usual during this race, especially as I currently have the red plate. Not on my bike actually, because I said to Chicken there was no point, I'll probably lose it after a while. But let's see how it goes. And I know for a fact this first corner is going to be manic. I'm not even going to bother, I'm just going to shut off, let everyone else go. Try and shoot up the inside. Nope. Imagine letting everyone go and still getting fucking hit. I'm not sure what this track's like for passing. I think it's going to be one of those where you're just going to have to wait for other people to make mistakes. I'm just going to try and take my time as much as I can, let everybody else crash around me hopefully, and try and pick up the pieces really. Last race I was in Discord with a bunch of people, but none of those are playing this race this time. So just me, myself and I today. Oh my god, I thought my front end was going to hit Crockett then, that was close. That's not too bad actually, after being down in turn 1, I'm like, I don't know, 8th or something like that, looking at the map so far. Just want to tiptoe my way around, just try and avoid people as much as possible. I don't usually take this inside here, but I think I'm going to have to, because there's people on my normal outside line. Oh, I almost got over that, which is the hard part. Is Westwall going to go all the way to the outside down here? No, he goes in the inside rut. Okay, we've got the run on him, should be okay. Check up a little bit, because you can't clear this on a 250, so you need to just get your wheels on the ground as soon as possible. It's these two corners here that are really bad for washing your front end out, so you've got to be really careful around those. So I'm going to probably tiptoe around those for most of the race. This one's another bad one as well. It's because the ruts kind of dip in, so if you turn too much, it's very easy for your front end to wash. Oh my god, keep it up. Oh. Okay, it's not a terrible start. I think we're going to be in like 5th or something, so we crossed the line. So it could have been much worse after how the first corner went. But that's a very good spot to work from really. I think the only person in this race who's really like championship threat level, or the only two people, sorry, is Logan and Garcia as well. Very thankful for Christensen there. Some people would just shove it up the inside and take us both down, so grateful for the smart riding. Okay, 7 seconds down. I think that might be Garcia in the lead actually. If so, that's not very good news for me. I think Garcia went 1 and like 6 or something like that in the last race. Right, I can take my outside line this time. Let's see how this goes. There you go, much better. Got over it properly this time. Lots of cuts coming in there. I didn't check as I went across the line actually. I hope I haven't got any. Hopefully we can make the move for this P2 fairly easily without getting caught up, and then try and make a charge for the lead. I don't think I've ever raced against Jamie before though, so I don't know what he's like to race with. Wonder if he's going to take inside or outside in this next corner. Outside, following the same line. About down here. Oh, that's weird. He like sets up in one line and then changes to the other before the corner. It's a little bit hard to judge. I think I've got the run on him here though. Give him a little bit of room. That corner's very easy to lose your front end in as well. It's one of those where you want to try and go as fast as possible, but you've got to be a little bit reserved, otherwise you're gonna hit the deck. Right, now the mission is try and chase down the lead. I'm pretty sure it's Garcia. I don't know all of the Triad team's numbers, unfortunately. I know that Eridez's number 100, but I'm not sure about everyone else. But we did gain 2 seconds that lap, even I was trying to make the pass on people, so that's not terrible. Be careful coming up short there though, it's very easy for the bike to bounce really awkwardly and make you crash. Same with a lot of parts of this track actually, it's so easy for the bike just to suddenly snap on you and hit the deck before you know what's happened or you've got time to correct it. Especially when it gets rough, like some of these outsides on the corners get so choppy. He's taking the same line as me down here. Oh, right, let's try and get back on the track. I'm hoping that's not cuts, it shouldn't be. I was barely off there and it didn't cost me too much time, thankfully. Oh, I see the front end have a little wobble there, that's why I didn't try turning in any tighter. I knew that I'd missed my braking point and overshot my my turn in spot there, so if I would have tried turning tight on that I would have crashed straight away. I was really happy with how well last week's video of this done, by the way. Everyone seemed I got done so well on the views as well, and it seemed like everyone liked that, the Discord chat at the same time, which is good. As I say, I did want to do the same thing this week, but it seems like nobody's doing it this week, so we have to deal with just me, I'm afraid. We've definitely gained time this lap, so that is good news. We'll have a look at the gap when we cross the line. That looks like, I don't know, 2 to 2.5 seconds or so to me. 2.2, it's not terrible. Oh, I'm going to check up here. I think that was a smart thing to do there. That inside's very awkward to get, you've got to land the finish just right. I didn't want to turn in any tighter than that to make it, because I was, I'm pretty sure my front end would have swapped out from underneath me, so just trying to ride smart for a change. You know, after the success I had in the last PDSX Supercross round as well, I took the approach of just trying to ride a bit smarter, don't try and push the limit too much, and it seemed to work out well, so I'm going to try and just be a bit smarter all round with my riding, really. Oh, see, I almost went over that rut again, it's already getting really choppy, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that. I think it's going to be a case of just having to slow down even more going into the corner. Oh, I can't see where I'm going. Oh my god, in head in the banner. Hopefully that doesn't give me cuts. I don't know if the game goes off bike model or player model for being off track for cuts, but I'm sure I'll find out when I go across the finish line now. We are definitely gaining though, we're right on the back of him, so hopefully that'll cause some pressure as well and he'll start making some mistakes. There seems to be quite a range of skill levels in this race. I'm pretty sure that the qualifying times, I think they differed by like 15 seconds or something mad like that from first to last in the group. So I imagine we'll come into lappers fairly quickly, so let's hope that they all behave themselves and don't cause too much grief. I don't think we've actually gained this lap, I'd say it's about even. At the moment we're running like a 140-ish lap time, which is fairly respectable. I mean, qualifying time was a 36. That was better, should be able to get over this now. There we go, yeah, so I gained 0.4 like that, which is alright. Oh, it's Sattler that's in the lead, fair play, I didn't expect Sattler to be up here. Yeah, I thought it was Garcia, so that's good news for me, championship-wise at least. The front end started coming up then, I just had to feather the throttle a little bit so I wasn't full on the gas. That corner, weirdly enough as well, gets very tricky when it's rough. Right, so I've got to slow down a little bit here, that was much better than the last lap. Yeah, we've still got 12 minutes plus a lap, I'm in no rush here, I'm just going to chill. I mean, third place is quite a ways behind. Hopefully Sattler will make a mistake with the pressure behind him. See if we can make it into this insider rut again. The issue with that one is when it starts getting rough, it gets worn away, where so many people, it's really easy to go over the rut, so it gets to a point where the rut itself actually gets worn down rather than built up. So it'll get to a point in the race where I might have to move to one of those outside ruts because the inside rut just won't exist anymore and it won't hold me. I'm surprised I got my front wheel over that well, that was good. No, I was going to say, can we make this up the inside, but I don't want to force that there, there's no need. You just stay stood up around that whole corner, that was really weird. I'm going to go middle rut again. I'm eyeing up that inside rut, but I'm just not getting the line up for it. Oh my god, so that's getting a bit wild. Gonna jump onto his inside here, take that line away. Go back down to my outside line over here. I missed the entrance to it a little bit, but it should be okay. Now the idea is hopefully we can just do like 2 or 3 solid laps without going down, try and make a little bit of a gap, and the rest of the race should be fairly straightforward and comfortable. Already starting to pull away a little bit there, which is good. Oh, missed that inside rut again. Got to be careful on that. See if is this inside rut still viable. Yep, still holding me pretty well. A little bit sketchy around this corner though. It's an awkward one because there's a little bump as you get into it. It like kind of pops you out of the rut, so your wheels are never fully in it. So you just got to try not to turn too much around there, or your back end will just come round on you. I think I'm the only person doing that little like jump across in the split section there. I'm pretty sure it's faster. Pretty good lap time for race pace as well, that low 39. Oh, stretch it. Oh, just barely made that. Tell you what, people are getting a lot of cuts. I'm not sure where you'd be getting 5 seconds on this track. I suppose maybe if you make a mistake and you crash on one of the downhills or something and your bike just rolls on for ages, it'd be quite easy to do. Because if you look on the map there, as I loop round, you see the gap itself to the riders, it really isn't that big. But then when you look down at the timing, the gap's massive. Unless those are lappers that somehow got past without even seeing them. Is that number 13? Yeah, there's no number 13 on the leaderboard, so yeah, maybe it is a lapper. Very much doubt someone's going to have like 50 seconds of cuts already. There we go. I was a little bit worried I wasn't going to make it into that rut then. I was going down the hill a bit faster than I would have liked. Oh god, survive. Oh, jeez. Very easy to go over that berm there, so I just wanted to make sure, I'd rather be safe than sorry, just check up a little bit. Get over that. That's nice. A little bit, double over. Or executing the game plan to a T right now. Really happy with this. And I hopped in the practice server before qualifying even started today for a change, and the track was like mega rough. Oh, I'm going outside here. I'm not even going to risk that. Yeah, the track was super rougher than it is now, so that was good practice. I kind of know how the track's going to rough up throughout the races. Moto 2 is definitely going to be interesting. Don't want to get too high up on that outside rut there. It's very, very easy for it to like straighten your bike up, and then you kind of have no control where it's so choppy and you just go straight over the berm. Some lappers coming up here. I apologise if you can hear a little bit of wind as well. I've got my fan pointed at me at the moment. Still a little bit warm here in the UK. Oddly enough, even though it's been like raining really hard, it's still very, very humid. Trying to like not lean directly in the way of the air. I'm so scared that little left-hander that you jump around there, and there's like a little bit of scaffolding, or whatever it is, on the inside of the track, and that is collidable. So if you cut it a little bit too tight, say goodbye to your handlebars, they will be ripped away from you. Oh, we've got past another lapper there without even seeing him. Everyone's just disappearing off the track as I get to him, which is I suppose it's kind of helpful for me. Tatler's made a mistake this lap as well. That looks like a much bigger gap than 7 seconds. Surprised by how good my frames are as well at the moment. I thought this would be quite an intensive track for the old frame. So I've still got high graphics on. I've just turned off the reflections and the shadows. Seems to have done the trick. I got 5. Okay. Don't know where I got 5 seconds from there. Well, I suppose so I can now see where people were getting their cuts from if I got that out of nowhere. Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive. What the f... How have I survived that? Oh, God, I'm in 5th gear. Don't want that. That's annoying, man. If I didn't have those 5 seconds, I'd be 14 seconds ahead right now. Sadly, must have had a really bad lap there. Right, I just got to be extra cautious now, because another one of them 5 seconds cuts, and then a normal crash, and it's a whole different story. I think of where I would have got those. Maybe it was cutting this left-hander here too tight. I'll try and be a bit more reserved as I jump around there, just slow it down a little bit. Just make sure I'm staying on the track at all times. Oh, that's a bit wild coming out of that corner. Didn't jump out wide here or anything, did I? I know sometimes I jump too far to the right on this straight. Stop! Oh, that was close. See if I can get this lap. I felt like I was pretty well behaved that lap. Didn't go to the edges of the track too much. Yeah, there you go. That was fine. So just have to do that for the next couple of laps. I'm not sure where I got those. So 9.6 as I went over the line that time. Let's see what the lead is next time Sattler goes over the line as well. See what sort of lap he's had. You see how sketchy that right is coming out of that corner now as well. It's like if you lean over a little bit too much, your front wheel's going to catch. Okay, another 3 seconds there. I'm happy with that. Or might have just missed this rut. Nope, we're in it still. Brake! Whoa, I was very close going over that. See, I just had to check up for a second there and before I got back on the throttle again, otherwise I think my front end was going over. Much fuel I got? 2.1. I was a little bit nervous. I put 4.8 litres of fuel in the bike for this race. It's a 20-minute +1 race. For some reason I thought I'd be cutting it close, but 3 minutes plus a lap to go and I've still got 2.1 litres. That lapper just messed himself up while trying to let me pass, so thank you very much for that, it's appreciated. Get that front wheel over, yep. That's the important thing in that double, it's just as long as you've got your front wheel over, you should be fine. I've not dropped off terribly as far as lap times go as well. This one's a 41. Stretch it. I'm still trying to get to that inside in that right-hander after the finish, by the way. I just keep missing it every single lap. Oh, it's very close. I feel like I'm just on the edge there of the bike getting a little bit out of control. Moto 2 is going to be a whole different story. It's all going to be about being consistent. Oh, Sattler's had a rough lap there. It looks like he's made a few mistakes and got 5 seconds of cuts. So that's a 27-second lead now. That's good. That's manageable. Oh, Valtteri has had a little moment going up the hill there. If anyone knows who that is Valtteri Tienen, who used to be very, very good at MX Simulator. Looks like he's playing a bit of bikes now and got Dennis Fjellberg in here as well. So getting quite a few sim guys coming over to bikes now, which is always good to see, some more competition. So I've just got 15 seconds of cuts, that's rough. Got it. I think it'll be 2 more laps to go. We've got a minute left on the clock and then it's +1. Oh, Owen's DC'd. Oh god. That's a rip. I'm glad I've got this big lead. I'm hoping that won't give me cuts as well, because I mean, I haven't gained anything from that, so that'll be a bit harsh. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Fel Terrier, I didn't mean to keep messing you up like this. "40-second lead? That's not right, surely, unless he got cuts. If so, I don't mind how many cuts I get now, it's happy days. I always hate this, you know, you'll get one lapper that you'll pass, and you'll keep making mistakes in front of them and holding them up. Oh, I hope I don't get cuts for jumping across there as well. I've got some time to work with, you know, smooth sailing, nothing, it's not like I got someone breathing down my neck. But you always like to have a bigger win as possible, so as few cuts as possible as well would be nice. This should be the last lap next time we go over the finish line. Oh, so many. What are the fucking chances? I'm stuck now as well. Sick. I always get fucked over by random bikes on the track. I didn't get any cuts, that's interesting. I'm even more happy now that I do have that big lead, because I don't know how much time that would have cost me, like just 10 seconds? I don't know. Oh, getting very difficult to get over that jump now, up that triple. Stood up around that corner that time. I've been, oh look, I was 11 seconds on sat that up because of getting stuck there. But I have lapped Garcia, which is very good news for me as far as points go. Because I don't know if I will be able to do every single round of this, so if I can get like a whole round's worth of points lead, that would be brilliant. Oh, that's close. Front end tried going then. Oh, I'm dead. God damn it. I'd much rather that guy... Oh, I've frozen. Oh, lovely. I'd much rather that guy not just sit there like that, where you want to drift out and just complete the lap as normal. And the same again. Rather he just races his own race. Well, it's not quite a 40-second win now, but it should be like 20 or so, which isn't terrible. So yeah, that was race 1. Nice easy dub there. Hopefully we'll get the same in Moto 2. So thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next race. Peace.